2 weeks ago on a Friday night. I had just finished one of the toughest weeks of work and coaching that I had in a long time. A tough week for me in coaching usually means a couple of things. One is lots of sessions, busy calendar, full calendar, which is deeply rewarding, but coaching is very mentally and emotionally taxing work, so it drains me a lot. And the other thing that can make a week feel particularly tough is when I talk to an engineering leader who is a perfect fit to get tremendous value from our programs, from coaching with me, and they don't sign up. And it's hard. It hurts because I see the potential for them to have a tremendous transformation in their career and in their life. And I know what's possible for their future because I've seen it happen hundreds of times. But the way it's communicated, or something about the situation, or maybe their own fear, their own insecurity, their indecision, their sense of hesitation, or wanting to really, really, really think deeply about it before they act gets in the way of them signing up. And so they don't do it. And what ends up happening every single time is then they don't do anything. A couple weeks back, the week was full of those moments. And I was looking in the mirror at myself and thinking, wow, what did I miss in helping them to see what's possible for their career? And it drained me. And it's a Friday night, had been a long week, about 6 o'clock, 6:30 p.m., and I was getting ready to head home from the week. And I got a text message from Bruno. Now, you might remember Bruno because he was on this podcast back in episode 184. Tremendous conversation with Bruno about his career, his growth, and the transformation he got going through our 90-day blueprint program. And Bruno texted me. I opened up the message, and it was a video. So I played the video, and for about 90 seconds, Bruno shared from his heart sincere and genuine gratitude for all of the work that we've done together, for the growth that he's experienced, for the shift in his happiness and his energy, for the depth of fulfillment that he's experiencing in his life, in his relationships, and the things that he's discovered. He shared genuine gratitude with me for the role that I've played in that growth. And I cannot tell you how perfect the timing was to receive that message. It meant the world to me. It reminded me of why I am willing to get up and work every day at becoming a better coach, a better marketer, and better salesman of coaching so that I can help more people like Bruno. And it went right to my heart. It was the most warming, kind, generous message of gratitude. And I replied back and I said, "Thank you, Bruno. That means so much to me. I received that message from you, and it was perfect timing." It completely uplifted and encouraged me going into the weekend. Well, this week is Thanksgiving week here in the United States. And it dawned on me that I have not done for you what Bruno did for me on that Friday night. To let you know how thankful I actually am, genuinely thankful for you. The spirit of Thanksgiving, of giving back, it's here, it's in the air, and I am thankful for you. I'm thankful for the fact that you have chosen to invest the most precious asset you have in your entire life, which is your time and attention, your focus. For you to give that to me in this podcast by listening is as big a gift as you can ever give. And we both know that there are a lot of people who are competing for that gift. They want your time. They want your attention. And the fact that you've chosen to invest it with me, listening to this podcast, I want to say thank you. If you don't listen, then I don't have any reason to be here and to create this content. And creating this content is a big joy for me. It's a reward for me. It helps me to become a better coach, to work through and plan and create this podcast. And while of course it's part of the business, and yes, it's useful to find new clients and keep the marketing engine going. Yeah, that's all true. But at the end of the day, the real reason I ever left my engineering career that was going extremely well when I left that part of my life to start this business in Oasis of Courage and our coaching programs, the whole reason was so that I could take that experience and my failures and share those with you in a way that would help you mitigate those mistakes, accelerate the results that you want. So I would not be able to live that purpose if you were not willing to invest your time and energy to be here and listen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is awesome to be able to do this. And as a give back, I've never done this before on the podcast, and I'm excited to do it today. I'd like to extend a Black Friday 2024 Thanksgiving special just for you as a podcast listener. This is an exclusive bonus offer that will only be for you because you heard it here on the podcast, and it's only valid from right now as this podcast releases through the end of Black Friday weekend here in 2024. The offer is simple. If you book a career growth audit with my team, and it's a great fit for us to work together in our 90-day blueprint program, we will get you into the program immediately, starting in December, and we'll give you the whole month of December as a free bonus, full coaching access, everything in our members hub, all of our community access and support, everything that comes with being a part of the program is yours for the month of December for free. And you'll still have a full 90 days like we normally would if you had started the program in January, which is our busiest time of the year. As you can imagine, everyone turns that calendar over and wants to start on the right foot. So we get a lot of traction in January with new coaching clients, but you will get a head start, early access, and be a part of that Q1 cohort for the full 90 days starting in January. This is an amazing offer for you to get a head start. The truth is, 2025, the people who will succeed the most in 2025 are not the people who wait until January to begin thinking about what matters most for 2025. If you want to see the best results possible, you start winning next year right now. You start winning in 2025 in December of 2024. So this is my gift back to you to get a full month. That's 33% more time and support in our coaching for free if you jump in and get started in our program. So if you've ever thought about doing this, now's the time to see if it's the right fit for you. To take advantage of this, here's what you need to do. Grab your phone and send a text message. It's one word. You're going to text the word lifestyle to the number 55444. Lifestyle to 55444. If you're outside the United States, or you prefer to click the link in the show notes, right there at the top of the show notes, it's going to say, if you want one-on-one support, click here to book a career growth audit, to book a call, and we'll talk about it. Click that link, and the same thing will happen. You're going to get a page to book a call. Book it as soon as you can make it happen. The next available date. Grab that 15-minute time slot. We're going to go through some pieces together to make sure that it's the right fit. It doesn't matter how big the bonus is. If it's not something that's going to help you, then there's no bonus. There's no value there. You're wasting your time. But if it is a great fit for you to hit your career goals, to get that next promotion, to be happier and more balanced, to set boundaries, to find strategies that allow you to grow without sacrificing your whole life and working every night and weekend, if that's something you're looking for, that's what we are great at, and I want to give you this as a bonus. So book that call. We'll make sure it's a great fit. We'll get you on a free session with me to build the complete roadmap as soon as possible, and we'll get you access to the entire program starting here in December if you choose to sign up. And one more thing. Because you heard it here on the podcast, at the end of the program, after you've gotten your results, like we did with Bruno, if you choose to, I will bring you here on the podcast, and we'll talk about that transformation and that growth and your results, and help you build your personal brand as a leader, help you share and make an impact with others by putting your story right here on the Happy Engineer podcast. So if that's something that you have on your bucket list, you want to be on this podcast, here's an opportunity right now where I will bring you on at the end of the program. Book the call. Text lifestyle to 55444. Click that link, jump into the calendar, and book a time for 15 minutes for a career growth audit as soon as you can. That's my thank you gift to you here for a Black Friday special in 2024. If you're listening to this after Black Friday 2024, sorry, it's a one-time thing just for you who tuned in and listened right now. All right, I've got a challenge for you and we'll wrap today. Thanksgiving, the spirit of gratitude. Here is my challenge for you going into the holiday. Take the time, invest the time, make the time to set aside and focus on what you are grateful for this holiday season. And not just a list of what you're grateful for. Here's a little twist on this challenge for you. Write down something that you're grateful for. Here's a classic example. Let's say, Zach, I'm thankful for my family. Awesome. I want you to add why. I'm thankful for my family because fill in the blank. I'm thankful for my job because why. I'm thankful for my health because fill in the blank. I'm thankful for my failures that I've learned from, this specific failure because fill in the blank. Go and create a list of what you're thankful for and add why you're thankful for it, to take it deeper, to bring the energy, the emotion to the next level. I promise you, this action will have a positive benefit in what you experience now and what you attract into your life going forward for the rest of this year. You want to know how many to do? Here's a little helpful hint. Just take your age and use that. Set that as a target. So if you're 25, write down 25 things. If you're 50, write down 50 things. Now you might say, Zach, well, that's not fair. Why should the 25-year-old only do 25 and the 50-year-old do more? Here's my philosophy. Every year I have more to be grateful for. Every year that I'm alive, there are more experiences, more people, more things for me to be grateful for. And I want to take and dedicate more time to that energy of gratitude. And in addition, every year there's more things that create challenge and drag and resistance. There's more vampires of my energy and my happiness that show up in my life. There's more distractions, more negative energy, more things that have been attacking my mind that want to pull me away from the spirit of gratitude. Every day that you're alive, you are exposed to those negative voices, those pessimistic voices, those things that will pull you into a spirit of disappointment, a spirit of depression, a spirit of anger, sadness, heartache, trauma. The longer you live, the more of those things we face as well. Gratitude is a powerful emotion and energy to counteract the impact of those things accumulating in our life. So for you to invest more time into gratitude as you move along life's journey is a good thing. That's why I think the older we get, the more we need to focus on this. Now, another option, and I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing this year, is just do 100. Do 100. And I do that for two reasons. One, it's a pretty big challenge. It actually takes a long time. To write down 100 things you're grateful for and why, it's a big lift. It's going to require dedicated time, more than an hour for me. It's a long time to sit and write this down. But additionally, 100 is my goal for how long I'd like to be alive. Get to 100, that'd be really cool. So 100 is a good target. Your age, or if you want to over-deliver, take it all the way to 100. What are you grateful for and why? That's my challenge to you this holiday season, to carve out time for Thanksgiving, get alone, get with your journal, and spend time being in gratitude. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. Take me up on this offer to get a tremendous amount of free support and coaching added into an already transformational journey in our 90-day blueprint program. Join us in Q1 2025 for what will be rocket fuel for your career. Grab your phone, text lifestyle to 55444, or click that link in the show notes right now. And happy Thanksgiving from me and the entire team at the Oasis of Courage and the Happy Engineer podcast. We love you, we respect you, we appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see your results continue to grow through the next year, in your career, and in your life. Let's do this.